Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. Today I want to share with you guys a great addition for your home or apartment. And this is a set of commercial grade LED string lights. Guys, I've reviewed a lot of these on the channel, and this is one of my most favorite ones. So this is the bulb right here. These are Edison LEDs. These only draw 2 watts of power. You get 15 bulbs on a 48-foot strand. They're really long, and they're commercial grade. So you can put these outside in any kind of weather conditions within reason and not really be too worried about them failing. They clean up easy. I've had mine up for about 2-3 years and they've been super reliable. They do give you 15 bulbs for the strand and 1 extra in the kit for $39.99 shipped to your door through Amazon Prime. Guys, if you are in the market for string lights for your backyard, you can get a lot of deals at some of your big box stores around the $20 price range, but you're not going to get the LED ones. Now, if you can, jump on it. But what's cool about the Edison style bulbs is the ability to dim them just like incandescents. And incandescents always have a very nice warm glow, especially when you dim them down. This is no exception to that beautiful glow. And for me, I love having my back, especially this time of year where you're out back, barbecuing, soaking in the hot tub. I can't tell you how cool it is after I'm done on a long day of crabbing out in the bay to get out there and rest my salty, weary bones in a hot tub with all these beautiful string lights on, some music going, with the crab cooking. It's just a great experience, and I'm really fortunate to have that. I mean, it's just great to have a very comfortable space to hang out when the weather gets nice, and I mean, I absolutely love it. So I used to have like cheaper kind of lights up, you know, but I replaced those over the years with commercial grade string lights just because they really hold up. You can string them up among the trees. Really, the sky's the limit on how creative you want to get. Now, when I do videos like this and I do a smart home tour of my backyard, these videos aren't meant to be like, hey, look at me, brag. It's really to give people inspiration and ideas. Maybe you're looking to, you know, put a little bit of ambiance in your backyard. Check out the links in the description where you can check out my smart home, my smart backyard tour. Give you guys some ideas on how you can integrate that with smart home tech. And of course, I'll put a link in the description here to a site that'll host some photos, and I'll show you what these look like at night on and during the day on to give you guys some ideas. So again, here's the bulb. Absolutely fantastic. $39.99 shipped to your door. This is the actual lights themselves, and they're in a big giant knot here. I'm not going to ravel, but you see you have the IP65, I believe, weatherproofing here. So when you screw that bulb in, this kind of takes a little bit of kind of almost like a cup around the lens or around the bulb to keep that water out. Nice sturdy hanger, so if you want to basically use a zip line to tie these or suspend these. I'll be honest with you, I suspend mine just with the cord itself. I've had cheaper string lights over the years, and even like Christmas lights strung up that were globe style string lights, I still got like 8 to 10 years out of them. So something like this is super strong, but if you do want to string up anywhere around water, again, always consult your national electrical code as far as, you know, how close to water you are, and do all the things that are safe, because we are playing with electricity here. I feel the need to mention that because, you know, not everybody knows, right? I hope you would. But anyway, great thing about these as well, some of the newer ones that came out, some of the ones that I've had in the past were glass. These are acrylic, so you don't have to worry about these. I'm not going to say drop them from 10 feet, hit the ground. You might damage the bulb, you might break them, but they are very durable. You're not going to shatter them like you would glass. So that's fantastic. A little bit more about these, and there's not really too much else to say. But they say that these will only cost you $99 per year. I don't know where they get that rating. Sometimes these Amazon listings, I want you guys to always take with a grain of salt. Use common sense. They draw 2 watts of power per bulb. You have 30 bulbs in the strand. They give you 1 extra as a replacement. Cool thing about them too is if a bulb does burn out, you break one, you break another, something happens, you can replace them. This is a standard size bulb of your standard commercial grade string lights. As far as the rest here, I'm not going to read you the rest on the fact that, again, 48 feet, you can string up 1,440 feet of these lights, and that's 11, it looks like 11 strings. So that's quite a bit on one line. They also have, I guess, let me see what this looks like. On the back side here, these are actually, and I want to show you guys this because this is kind of unique to these string lights. I'm not saying you won't find other ones out there, but the plug, of course, you have an open plug on the end. You can hook up more of these. You can daisy chain them together. But what's nice about these is that they give you a standard standard plug. There's no ground plug on here. So again, you know, ground plugs, it's kind of a safety thing, but I will tell you that lights, you know, there's lots of lamps in your house that use bulbs, of course, and I like the idea that you don't, a lot of times with some of my plugs, I'll actually break the ground fault off. I know, do it at your own risk, probably not the best thing to do, but I've had any issues. I don't recommend you do that, but what's cool is these will plug into a standard extension cord. As always, make sure the extension cord is rated for the wattage, but at these, drawing only 30 watts, that's like nothing. I mean, it's pretty incredible. And I will tell you that the nice thing about the LED string lights is that, you know, I am power conscious. You know, my power bill with all my smart home tech is always over $100 a month. That's with my hot tub, and it's not insane, but you know, considering all the lights I have. But you know, I'm a penny pincher. I always like to try to be cost effective, and if these were standard incandescents, you are looking at over 150 watts per string light. So these are great. 30 watts, you don't have to worry about leaving them on. They draw less than, I mean, think about it back in the day when standard lamps was a 40 or 60 watt bulb for the most part. And you know, these are great. You can leave them on, don't have to worry about drawing a lot, you know, a ton of power, wasting a lot of money. One thing I will state, also check the link in the description. There's not many companies who make outdoor weatherproof smart sockets. I'll put the link where you can get one. I believe the one that I'm going to put up there is by Tekken, but don't quote me on that, just check the link. A lot of them don't have the ability to dim lights up and down, and these are great because you can set the brightness to exactly what you want. So sometimes you may not want it super bright. You might want to really dim it down. It's great that you have the ability to do that. I highly recommend, if you're going to get these, go ahead and get one of those as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I want to thank this company. These, usually a lot of these string lights, you're going to see a lot of the similar style with many different manufacturers. When I review a product, you know, there's lots of great products out there. I will tell you, for an Edison bulb, these are pretty cost effective at $39 compared to what you're going to pay in a lot of your big box stores around town. You're going to pay a lot more for them. And of course, these get 4.5-star rating on Amazon, which is great. Anytime you're over 4, that's a great product. And the company's, I'm going to try to say this, but you know, with these Amazon sellers, I can never, you know, there's always a little bit of a language barrier there. It's called Aialun. Aialun, maybe, not sure. Either way, as always, just click the link in the description. It'll take you to the Amazon page where you can pick these up. Check the link again in the description where you can check out the pictures from some of the things I've done to maybe give you some inspiration. If you're the kind of guy, you know, who, you know, maybe isn't really, you know, maybe, you know, you're not really, this is for people who want to really, you know, make the most of where they're living, really put effort into things. If you're the kind of guy who drives, you know, an old beat up Firebird that's rusting to pieces, or you know, you live in just a dump of a place, a dump of apartment, you don't take any pride in anything but, you know, spending, you know, a lot of money on things you really can't afford, this may not be for you. But if you're the kind of person who likes nice things, likes to live in a nice place, likes to take pride in where you live, this is a great addition if you haven't tapped into making your backyard just really, really fun and exciting and warm and inviting. You know, I mean, like I said, if you're the kind of guy with you know, video game posters on the walls, you know, if in your late 40s, this probably isn't the product for you. But anyway, guys, check the link in the description. I think you'll like it. If I can help you guys in any way whatsoever, definitely drop me a comment, drop me an email. I'm always here to help. As always, guys, have a great evening. Take care.